The ACC conference tournament takes place today. If you were watching this on time, it takes place today. Duke is the favorite, and they're a monster favorite. And I think there's a lot of people that are just going to chalk in Duke here as the ACC tournament winner. And that very well could happen. That might happen. But for minus 320, minus 340 on some books for Duke to win this conference tournament, I think there is value in other places. And we can look at right on the other side of the bracket, Clemson and Louisville are playing really good basketball. Like, not getting talked about enough basketball. Louisville hasn't been talked about all year. Louisville's only losses are to Duke and Georgia Tech and SEC teams. That's like their only losses all year. And we look at Clemson. I think Clemson's playing really good basketball. This is a team that has a win over Duke. And they're experienced. I think that's the key here at Clemson. They are experienced basketball team. If you can get both these teams, Clemson, Louisville, at plus 700, I would bet both of them. I'm going to bet Clemson to win because I think we're going to get one of them in the conference tournament final. And if it's Duke on the other side, I just don't see a world where Duke's a minus 340 favorite in that game. And you could probably still bet your Duke and still win money no matter what. I think this is how you play these conference tournaments. You put yourself in winning positions. And I think betting Clemson, betting Louisville at such a high price puts yourself in an easy, winnable position. I think there is value on Clemson and Louisville that not enough people are talking about. I also like the draw of their brackets as well. I think like Louisville, Stanford doesn't show us any threat, and you look at SMU, who would have to play Clemson. SMU has beaten every team they're better than and lost against every team that's better than them. They don't step out of their comfort zone, really. So I like Clemson and Louisville's draw. The UNC Wake Forest game is going to be crazy. That's probably going to happen in this tournament, barring some upset. That's going to be wild because both teams are pretty much fighting for tournament life. It's a must-win game for both teams. Wake Forest might still have to beat Duke. UNC probably still has to beat Duke as well if they win that game, just because I think there is going to be bid steals, maybe in the A10, 100% in the American Conference, I think. I don't think Memphis will walk away with that conference tournament win. So that's going to be a must-see game and a must-win game for both teams. Ultimately, I do think Duke gets to a final unless we have some kind of weird NC State run, which could have been NC State again this year, but they didn't even qualify for this tournament, which is crazy that some of these conference tournaments are doing that now. Ultimately, I think Duke gets to the conference final, and I think they play Clemson or Louisville. I think that's going to be a banger, and I mean a banger, of a semifinal game. And I am predicting Clemson in the upset to defeat the Duke Blue Devils. I just like the value. I'm a big value guy. I'll bet it so I win no matter what. That's what everybody should be doing. Ultimately, my name is Joshua. So if you like basketball, college basketball, you like conference tournaments, we're here. It's March Madness, baby. Lock in. Subscribe to the channel if you like those videos. Should be a little icon down in the corner. Click that. You can subscribe. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. Probably going to have a March Madness playlist. That'll probably be right here. So ultimately, my name is Joshua C. Thank you.